Hi everyone. It is going to be 5 more long days of rain in Los Angeles. It just seems as though like something is picking on our area. Like the disasters don't end over here. Makes me wonder. But then again, it makes me not wonder. It makes me go, duh. Everything that goes on here is what causes these situations. Like, anyways. So I wanted to give you guys an update. It's been about a week since I uploaded a video. I just think because the last time I uploaded a video, I think it was about 4 or 5 videos in one day. And so sometimes that's a lot, and I like to leave a lot out there just so people can have time to go through. I know there's still people who are they're subscribing to my channel, but then they're like, ooh, I gotta go through your library and see what you're talking about. So I know that there's a lot of people, welcome to my channel, and hold on to your butts, as he's saying Jurassic Park. I had to take a little grounding, a little pause. But also, too, a lot of times when I ground myself, I get spiritually attacked. So, by spiritual attack, sometimes I feel anger, or I can feel when some people are pissed off on Facebook because of something I wrote, and I can feel like something somewhere. I'm very appreciative and proud that my YouTube channel has not had any trolls or munchkins and elves and grumpy people. I've been very honest in my videos, and I think that speaks for itself. That there hasn't been any negative feedback towards my channel. Here and there, maybe somebody who doesn't understand what I'm saying. But yeah, things are good. I was trying to talk to someone today. She was having a spiritual attack as well, and she was like, she thought that it was just because, what do you call it? She thought it was just because people don't understand her. She has these gifts and things done. And I'm like, well, but you don't see what's happening. It's not the fact that you're being spiritually attacked. It's just that, the world is eager for more people who have gifts. And the more you practice, being upfront about your gifts, the more you challenge yourself, the more you hold your breath and just do it, say something. It all starts with words. Like, no one asks you to, get the rain's coming down. No one asks you to, get sage and cleanse someone's house, you know what I mean? Like, I take on some really big tasks, and I understand when I get bombarded by negative energy and heavily attacked. It's my fault because I put myself in those situations. Like, I have a friend who moved his business into his home, but as we were moving stuff around, I was like, ugh. The energy was just so crappy in his home, so I saged the F out of his place, and it's a more comfortable place now. But I don't know, the thing is, I always understand about these things. Oh, what do I have in my pocket? I was holding on to a couple of these. One of them is a green quartz. Beep. Where are you? There. And green quartz is very rare, but I never seen that before. It's getting a little dent. It's changing. When these stones change or they're altering their form, that's you doing that. A lot of times people think that they do it alone because, or they think that the stone or whatever it is encouraging the things around you to change and to morph. But it's actually you, because when you, this is what I told the girl earlier, I hope I say this in the correct way. Knowing what the elements are of that stone, knowing what the properties of cleansing that these elements and sources, what they do, we channel them. I'm sorry, they channel us. They're channeling us, and therefore they're changing. So if a stone has a consciousness and it knows that your vibration is the access code to expanding, then therefore the element is responding to you. It's channeling you. This is why dark forces constantly don't leave us alone, because they constantly are channeling us. They're trying to have this conversion into us. They're trying to be like us. So I always think of everything the opposite that the world thinks. Like, I was in a conversation, Facebook dialogue yesterday about I stirred the pot so bad. Donald Trump. I'm like, why does everyone get so crazy? Because he's a racist. I'm like, okay, go through YouTube and type Donald Trump said something racist. But he just is. I'm like, just answer the damn question. And it's funny because you won't find anything he said. He says things that might make you think that, oh my God, that was a narcissistic comment. But what he's doing is exactly what we do with our stones. He knows how to have people channel the situation to extract what the resolution is, if that makes any sense. Like the wall, for instance, there was nothing racist about the wall. It wasn't about keeping a certain culture of people out of our country. He didn't say that. But some people who are in a certain frequency have a certain reality where that exists. So only in that reality of existence do those people respond to that dialogue. That's just an example. I just thought it was kind of funky because yesterday I never thought that this is what people do to themselves all the time. It's almost like the mind simulating itself. And because we always talk about, oh, we're in this matrix, we're in the simulation. I've started to think differently about it. I'm thinking that your mind is the simulation, because only your mind can really convince your outcome. Your mind provokes your behavior. Your mind provokes your feelings. But your heart intervenes your feelings. And your heart intervenes your behavior if you know to put your heart, first.